Welcome back to EnlightenedTrading. My name is Conrad, and we have a look at Bitcoin's price today. So, starting things off. Okay. So we have been consolidating very nicely after our expected pump to the upside. Excuse me, come on. Okay, so it's still correct mostly. Yes, okay. So after our pump to the upside of this level right here, we have been consolidating. So okay, here we go. This is 4-hour chart, and on our in a consolidation phase. I'm still in a position from down here 9,000 approximately. I've been enlarging my position because this does look like it wants to move higher in the short term. We also have a trend line approximately. I mean, yeah, you could draw it. I don't know. It depends how price reacts to it. Also, if it breaks, I don't think it would matter much. This is a diagonal trend line, and not too significant in my opinion, until it proves otherwise. Yeah, we also have this sort of a broadening wedge to the downside, which is a bullish signal. I don't usually look at broadening wedges, also because they have diagonal lines, and I don't like diagonal lines too much. But it does look like it's playing out on Bitcoin currently. So yeah, here you can see on the hourly chart the trend line a bit more clear, and we are actually now on the verge of breaking the lower high on the hourly. On the 4-hour, we still have to break this. We did break the lower highs right here, but got dumped. I do think though that this now could be a bullish sign, also because it rebounded nicely even after a rather drastic topping movement. I do think there's much potential for it to move higher, especially the longer it consolidates around these areas. I think it gets more and more likely that we break to the upside. Yeah, and now we also from this high and this, which basically was a double top, we managed to get above, and now most likely have closed the short positions, which were sitting around these levels, just above these. So people had their short positions, made a profit, and are now most likely looking long instead of going short. If this breaks, at least that would be my opinion. This is also now more the most important level on the smaller time frame now. You can see it looks very very horizontal on the 4-hour chart, zooming out, so that is also what I like. Also, this consolidation phase is longer than the previous one, which I think actually is rather important regarding the establishment of a stable uptrend. Because if this would be smaller and smaller, then we would again go into parabolic phases, which result in drastic drops, and not a real establishment of a significant uptrend. So that is also what I like. Most likely also will get retested, as you can see, retest here of this level approximately. So many retests, and I do like this. You can see also important level here retested, here retested, and I think this level will get retested again, most likely. So even if you don't catch this breakout, I think you can set a buy order at 9,450 approximately, and you will get filled very nicely. And it looks like we are now popping. Depends what happens in the short term. Okay, so just looking at my BidMax chart here on the left side. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Looks very good in my opinion. Okay. Just thinking about enlarging my position again. Okay. Maybe along the way. I don't know yet. I've made some nice profits in the past days. We'll see what happens in the future. Okay, so let's do it like that. Okay. Yeah, these are the short-term time frames. Yeah. Also, what I wanted to mention, we can look at it right here on the 12-hour chart. Is that actually let's do it like here, because I already got this right here. Yeah, we could have an AB equals CD. I mean, I don't like trading LED waves. I find them actually quite stupid. But that doesn't mean the theory could be of significance. That would be that we have this uptrend with the short-term correction very, very nicely, in my opinion. We have an A, B, C, and this would then maybe, you could draw it like that, and this will then lead us to 9,500 approximately, which is actually coinciding almost perfectly with the recent top or the last swing high on the daily and weekly time frame. So that will be important. Also, we had a 9 on a 12-hour chart. And what is interesting, and I don't know how this correlates to daily, I have to look into it, but we could have a double 9 on the 12-hour chart, especially if this pops soon. I mean, it doesn't have to, but we had a double 9 on the 4-hour chart. You can see it here, a 9 on the perfect setup trend line on the 4-hour with another 9, and still move to the upside. So, and you can see how choppy and how neutral the 12-hour chart is by the number of ones created. So that is important in my opinion. And yeah, we could see maybe on the, if I switch to the daily, we're now at a 4. So we still have 5 days to go. This leaves us with a possible count of 9 to 10 12-hour candles. This could actually move into a double 12-hour 9 with a 9 on the daily to then be a reversal point, maybe even at 10,400. So that could be a possible scenario how this plays out in the short term and in the next week or so, I think. Yeah, so that would be that. So price target of approximately 10,400 could be reasonable, especially if we move beyond like this horizontal box of resistance. You can see how price tested it multiple times, bounced off of it on the bottom right here, also moved along its lines. So yeah, this could be important. I mean, I don't like these choppy horizontal resistance lines. I don't think they tend to play out as often or as significant. And Litecoin is popping. This is also what I wanted to mention. Oh gosh, okay. So Litecoin could be in a very substantial move. This is a 200-day breaking of lower highs with the first confirmation after Bitcoin now. With a higher high, Bitcoin dominance is most likely going to drop. Ethereum is same thing with Ethereum. Now breaking its 200-day moving average. With also I'm getting goosebumps. With the swing high. I mean, yeah, the prior high could break any moment now, especially if Litecoin moves higher. This could be the trade of the year. You can see a very nice cup and handle here on Litecoin. Also, yeah, as I said, the 200-day breaking. So this will be important. You can see what happened the last time it broke and held its moving average, its 200-day moving average in the past. Where yeah, we basically made 3x, 300%. I mean, not me, but Litecoin did that. So yeah, Ethereum on the verge of doing the same thing. On the 12th hour, it was also in the 9. This could also move into a double 9. Daily is on a 4, same as Bitcoin. Litecoin also maybe also 9 on the 12th hour. Yeah, a very nice continuation. Most likely moving to a double 9. As I said, the next target is now at 66.28. So if that breaks, we most likely are going well to this swing high at $80 approximately. Yeah, so very bullish outlooks actually, and Bitcoin dominance. If this happens on the altcoins, then I think Bitcoin dominance will break. US also seems to be very strong, with lower highs breaking and now continuation to the upside. Yeah, ETC just crushed it. This is just crazy. Also now a nice consolidation on the 4-hour chart. It's pretty extended on a daily, but I mean, this can run into, you know, maybe ETC is going to be the play in the future. And yeah, I should have entered when I thought I should have. And yeah, well, that's that. But I don't. I'm not going to cry about missed trades. Yeah, all coins on actually through the board, looking pretty bullish. Yeah, you can see this consolidation phase in a sort of bull flag. Maybe if I just clone this. Come on. Yeah, this looks bullish. I mean, on the daily, the sequential doesn't tell too much. It's on a 4, 3-day. It did get to a 9, held, so that is important. On a weekly, this was a 9 buy on the weekly, on XRP, so this could be important. I mean, the 9 buys didn't play out well, but maybe this really is a falling wedge. Or the 9 on the top is nice. Holy shit. Yeah, but maybe this will be. Maybe if this high breaks, XRP could rally, and rally hardcore. I mean, I wouldn't hodl, definitely not. but you can see the gains it made 2017 or 2018. So maybe these are going to be the plays. Maybe altcoins. I mean, there is a big likelihood of altcoins outperforming. I don't know what this is, but I have to clear it up. Okay. So yeah, just maybe looking through altcoins. Just quickly. Yeah, you can see very nice movements through the board. Ethereum still has its 200-day to be tested. Contrary to this is 3-day time frame. Okay, so I was wondering. Yeah. So Litecoin being the big winner for today. So that is interesting. We'll see how Bitcoin responds to it. Maybe these are like precursors to tell us that Bitcoin will move with it. But yeah, I mean, hope you are in bullish positions. I think bullish, or to be bullish, at least short term, until this resistance is reached, will be or is the right decision. At least that would be my opinion. Of course, this is not financial advice, but do as you please. Yeah, I don't know if there's much to add to this. I don't know if I'm going to trade Ethereum. My experience with altcoins is that they tend to move with Bitcoin, and yes, they can outperform it. But I don't know. I just tend to increase my Bitcoin position instead of trading Bitcoin and altcoins, if you know what I mean. Because I don't know. I mean, yes, the moves on altcoins can be much bigger, but I don't know if they are going to be. Yeah, but the technicals are looking very good with these cup and handles, with a small cup and handle in play on the 4-hour chart on Ethereum and Litecoin, especially Litecoin looks pretty bullish. Has been also precursor to Bitcoin in some shape or form, telling us which moves are going to happen. So also important, or it was also important in that regard. But yeah, I mean, entering now, you could, of course, for a long position, for long positions, but I wouldn't. I think this high will still be of resistance. If we blast through, then we will most likely retest it, because price usually does that. So you can still enter in a safe bullish environment. Of course, it's nice that Bitcoin already broke its 200-day moving out compared to Litecoin, so that still gives it a bit of an edge. Yeah, and regarding Bitcoin dominance, we are consulting on this trend line. This isn't too bullish. We could drop from here. This doesn't mean that Bitcoin is going to drop, but just that altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin, and maybe we drop. I mean, this is a trend line, yes, and it's diagonal, so I'm not too sure how important it will be, but I do think it will be important. But we can still move along this downward channel, and this descending channel also break the trend line and still find support, and maybe then break to the upside. So days aren't gone for Bitcoin, if you think so. Okay, but I think I now have rambled on enough. Almost 20 minutes. So there's that. Okay. So looking very nice across the board, and yes, also, I mean, I don't know what this means. Why the BLX is showing $0 for Bitcoin. I mean, I hope Bitcoin isn't at zero. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it is. But we have now minus 100% gains on the BLX. So I don't know what. Yeah. Oh, okay. So whatever. Yeah. I also wanted to. I wanted to look up that for me. Okay. So okay, where are we now? This is the chart which I posted recently. Oh, you can see. Oh, that's interesting. On a weekly it doesn't show. On the daily it doesn't show. But on a 3-day it does. I don't know what this means. But I don't know. But I hope that it's true. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is very awkward. Okay, so yeah, the monthly is showing it too. 3 days is showing it. Hey man, the 3 days showing it, but weekly isn't, daily isn't, monthly and 3-day are. Very awkward. Well, we actually should be like right here. Very awkward. Very actually. Okay. Yeah, so I'll have to look into that to know what that means. Yeah, but it basically should look it should look like this. So with a very nice bounce in January now. I mean, it's engulfing the prior bearish candle, but it's not too much volume. I mean, this Bitstamp, maybe we could look at it on Binance. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay, yeah, I have to look into that, what this means from the BLX. But yeah, until then, I think that's it. I'm going to close this video right here. Hope you make some gains, trade along, and do your stuff. Like the video, comment below. I'm going to post on TradingView chart, maybe even on my Instagram. Depends on how disciplined I'm going to be. Oh, this is interesting. Also, the high. If we engulf like 9,600, this could be very important actually. We also now are broke above these closes of these two candles. You can see right here they were tested very nicely. Also right here, these closes. So we are above those, and that is also very interesting. So looks pretty bullish, especially if we move like to 96.45 in the next 2 days, or this or the next day. And if we manage to close above this level, then I think we are off to the races to 10,400 ish. Think that would be most likely. Okay, that's it. Hope you have a great weekend ahead of you, and yeah, have a productive rest of your day. See you guys and girls, you people, back next time. Bye.